Inappropriate wedding guest dresses that will always haunt the Kardashian-Jenners. If there's a high-profile wedding, chances are at least one member of the Kardashian-Jenner clan scored an invite. Despite the several ravishing, elaborate weddings the family has pulled off for the sisters and Kris, of course, they still can't seem to lock down the perfect wedding guest outfit. Let's face it, subtlety is not part of the Kar-Jenner vocabulary. In June 2025, Kim, Khloe, Kendall, Kylie, and Kris attended the hotly contested wedding of Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez in Venice, Italy. Due to the problematic nature of the nuptials, each guest was placed under a microscope so viewers could carefully dissect their every move, outfit, and intention. Read more. https://www.glam.com/Kardashian-Jenner-inappropriate-wedding-guest-dresses. Kim stepped out in a black dress with a plunging neckline, while Khloe opted for a pink sequin gown and a matching feather boa. Kendall was coordinating with Kim in a black gown with a matching scarf and emerald green jewelry, while Kris donned a black evening gown with white tulle bishop sleeves. Debates on whether or not Kris' sleeves were appropriate to wear began circulating almost immediately. However, one thing most would agree on was that Kylie's gown was completely inappropriate for the event, but more on that later. Let's take a look back at the most inappropriate wedding guest dresses that the Kardashian-Jenners have worn over the years. Kylie Jenner confused Hailey and Justin Bieber's wedding with the red carpet. Read more. https://www.glam.com/1911354/Kardashian-Jenner-inappropriate-wedding-guest-dresses/Hailey and Justin Bieber's wedding in September 2019 may as well have been a movie premiere, considering how star-studded their guest list was. Jaden Smith, musical duo Dan and Shay, Usher, Stephen Baldwin, and Kris and Kendall Jenner were all in attendance for the South Carolina reception. Unfortunately, Kylie Jenner may have taken that sentiment a bit too seriously. Kylie stepped out in a J. Couture metallic gold gown, pairing it with crystal butterfly accessories and strappy sandals. The dress was meticulously crafted, with a cutout at the midriff of the one-shouldered garment and a wide slit at the leg. Kylie quite literally looked like she was wrapped in a sheet of 24-karat gold. A metallic color, gold nonetheless, is more eye-catching than white. And while the entrepreneur certainly looked stunning, many agreed that it was too extravagant for a wedding. Many voiced their qualms with Kylie's style choice. One user took to X, writing, "Show up to my wedding looking like Kylie Jenner at Hailey and Justin Bieber's wedding, and you will be escorted out LOL." Another joked, "Kylie Jenner rolled up to Hailey Bieber's wedding wearing a full asterisk gown dripping in gold. If any of you'll be think you're gonna upstage me on my wedding day, think again. I will revoke your invite right at the door." Read more. https://www.glam.com/1911354/Kardashian-Jenner-inappropriate-wedding-guest-dresses/Kendall Jenner dropped her dress for her best friend's wedding into the shredder. Read more. https://www.glam.com/1911354/Kardashian-Jenner-inappropriate-wedding-guest-dresses/ if a wedding is packaged as the most important day in a woman's life, then her best friend's nuptials would probably come in at a close second. That's why people had some serious questions about what Kendall Jenner chose to wear to Lauren Perez's November 2021 reception. While she wore her bridesmaid dress for the ceremony, she later changed into a black gown, which already has a superstitious history when it comes to weddings. For years, it was frowned upon to wear black to a wedding nearly as much as wearing white, as a guest, as it signified grief and mourning. Some cultures hold the belief that wearing it can curse the union, or signify that the guest does not approve of the marriage. That wasn't the case for Jenner's gown, or, rather, the lack thereof. The dress in question was stripped of a bodice and instead had shreds of fabric across her chest and abdomen, leaving nothing to the imagination. Many called Jenner out for this choice on social media, calling it inappropriate for the occasion. However, Perez didn't seem to have an issue with the style choice, as she posted a carousel of photos of herself and Jenner from her special day to Instagram at the end of the year. However, before the comments were turned off, viewers chimed in with their opinions. One wrote, "Inappropriate outfit at a wedding at Kendall Jenner. I'm embarrassed for you. #cringe. Perez and Jenner wouldn't stand for it. though. As Perez clapped back, "She looked stunning and I loved it." Jenner then entered with an MIC drop. "Obvi, ask for your approval in advance." 2. We love a beach wedding. Read more. https://www.glam.com/1911354/Kardashian-Jenner-inappropriate-wedding-guest-dresses/Kim Kardashian was giving dominatrix at her old employee's wedding. https://www.glam.com/1911354/Kardashian-Jenner-inappropriate-wedding-guest-dresses/the Kar-Jenners didn't catch wind of the controversy over wearing a sleek and sexy black dress as a wedding guest, as Kim Kardashian committed the same faux pas in June 2023. Stephanie Shepard, Kardashian's former assistant, was getting married to Apple Music exec Larry Jackson, but the Skims founder still showed her who the boss was. Kardashian donned an Aliyah design that consisted of a strappy bandeau and a velvet skirt held together at the front, revealing the high-waisted brief she wore underneath. She wore minimal accessories with the look, finishing it off with strappy heels laced up to the knee. As with Kendall Jenner's racy black dress, users were quick to deem this look too revealing. Though based on their rumored feud, it's unlikely that Kardashian asked for permission first. One user wrote on X, "Never upstage a bride. Kim's outfit is definitely inappropriate." Another added, "And speaking of trash, it may not have been Kim Kardashian's wedding day, but she made sure all eyes were on her. Why do people say, 'Have some class, don't be a Kardashian'?" Read more. https://www.glam.com/1911354/Kardashian-Jenner-inappropriate-wedding-guest-dresses/Kim and Khloe Kardashian outshone the bride at an Indian wedding. Read more. https://www.glam.com/1911354/Kardashian-Jenner-inappropriate-wedding-guest-dresses/the Kar-Jenner clan are clearly included amongst the celebs caught wearing inappropriate outfits to other people's weddings. But when Kim and Khloe Kardashian attended the wedding of Indian billionaires Anant Ambani and Radhika Machan, things reached another level. Their attendance added a rule to the ultimate guide of what not to wear to a wedding, colors that hold significant meaning in the couple's culture. Despite never having met the couple, Kim and Khloe traveled to Mumbai in July 2024 for the grand event. Both sisters wore lehengas for the event, a traditional three-piece Indian garment consisting of a floor-length skirt, a fitted, usually cropped, blouse, and a scarf. Some view this as problematic and cultural appropriation in itself. However, in most Indian weddings, the guests are asked to wear traditional outfits. Despite this, the Kardashians still found a way to cause contention. While Khloe's lehenga was white and gold, a big no-no as a wedding guest in the U.S., it was Kim's outfit that ultimately caused a stir. She was draped entirely in ruby red, a color traditionally reserved for the bride in Indian weddings. So much for the